Hey, what's going on guys? It's Symbiotic here. Welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the best controller settings and sensitivity for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 PS4 and Xbox. So if you guys are new to this channel, every week I will be covering tips and tricks. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video, and drop a like. If we can get this video to 10 likes, that would be amazing. Anyway guys, let's get straight into this. Before I start, I just want to say, don't just straight up copy these settings. I recommend tweaking them a bit to your liking. Don't copy them, but this is just a guideline for you to base your stuff off of, if that makes sense. Alrighty guys, so we're going to start off with the controller options. For the input, have controller auto run on. Build immediately, make sure that's on. Edit hold time, put that on the lowest as possible. Vibrations, that must be off if you want to aim better. Sensitivity, make sure your build mode is close to 1.8 to 2.2 I recommend. And edit from 2 and 2.4 I reckon. That's the range that you're aiming for, but mine is 1.9 and 2. Of course you have advanced options on. Alrighty guys, now let's get into the look sensitivity. For the look horizontal speed, I have that at 42 and vertical the same at 42. The reason for this is I personally like both of my vertical and horizontal at the same speeds, so it's more of a all-round comfortable feel. However, I will recommend you can crank up your vertical a bit more, or you can crank up your horizontal. It just depends on what you are looking for, but it's just looking around. Honestly, 42 is pretty good. Most pros have their sensitivities between 40 and 45 that play on controller, so 42 is pretty good. But if you're not comfortable with this, I recommend just cranking it down to maybe 40 or 38 to 39. That it's slow, but it's not that uncomfortable. I've done it before and it really improves your aim if you're struggling with this. Going to the aim down sight sensitivity, for the horizontal speed we have 20%, vertical 20%. Once again, I just like it personally at the same speeds. However, you can crank up the horizontal a bit more, but the horizontal speed of 20% really tracks people running side to side better, and the vertical speed of 20% tracks up and down, so people jumping, your opponents jumping up and down, it really tracks them pretty well. I have my boosts on 0 and my boost ramp time on 0 as well, and I also had that for my look sensitivity as well. And then for the look dampening time, I have that on 0. Look input curve, now this is up to you. It's basically what you're more comfortable with. If you want to hit more long range shots, honestly, if you're not that good, if you just be honest with me, if you're not that good with your aim, just make sure to put exponential, because what linear does is it's basically mimicking, it's closing the gap between Xbox console and PC. So what that does is it makes the controller sticks feel more like a mouse. That makes sense. So it's a constant, there's no okay, on the screen right now I'm showing you what a linear curve looks like and an exponential curve. As you can see, the exponential starts slow then speeds up. Linear just means straight, so it's just an instantaneous speed. So I would just recommend rocking exponential, whatever you're comfortable with. You should try both, but yeah, exponential is what I rock. Aim assist, if you want to challenge yourself, you can crank that down, but please have that at 100%. Okay, dead zones. I have my move on 10% and my look at 9%. The ideology of dead zones is to have it as minimal as possible, but if you go too minimal, then you'll start experiencing controller drift, which is not ideal, because when you're aiming, your character will aim automatically and it's just really whack. just bring it down as low as possible. Go into creative, test it out. If your character starts moving or looking without even touching the controller, crank up your dead zones a bit, but mine's at 10 and 9%. Don't just copy this, it's different for all controllers. And for controller, this is only available for PC and PS4, I believe, but I have it off anyway. I don't really understand how it works, so yeah, I just have it off. Alrighty, now for my graphical stuff. Obviously I have my brightness at 100, contrast 1, doesn't really matter. Colorblind, you can go to Deuteranope. Sorry, I can't say it properly, but this is probably the colorblind that I would use if you are planning to use it. Look like a sweat, but yeah, this is just PC stuff. Probably shouldn't be interested in it. Movement, I have toggle sprint off. Sprint by default must be on, guys. Sprint cancels reloading. That is the most pointless thing in the game. Turn that off. Auto open doors, really helpful. Right, now onto combat. Hold to spot pickup, have that off. Toggle targeting off. Mark danger when targeting on if you're playing squads. It really helps. Auto pickup weapons. I'm not really a fan of it, but I have it off. You can have it on. Doesn't really matter. It's what you're comfortable with. Auto sort consumables to the right. Have that on. Like minis, shields, reset building choice. Have that off. Turbo building. Make sure that's on. And here's one. I don't know if this is on. I'm pretty sure it is. But confirm edit on release. I have that on. Just having this on takes out a step, confirming, which can actually help you out in when you're doing quick edits. So I have it on. It's just whatever you're comfortable with, but I have that on. And obviously, just these are the pointless settings. Make sure your HUD is not too big, but not too small. I have mine on 81. It's pretty good. And that's about all the settings I have for you in this video. Once again, I'm going to state, please don't just blatantly copy it, because it can really help you out if you tweak it to your personal liking. If you've reached this far in the video, make sure to comment down below on what tips and tricks video you want next. Also, make sure to drop a like if this video helped you out. Subscribe, because I will be uploading more tips and tricks like these. And I'm going to be starting a new Instagram and Discord server, so make sure to join them. Links will be in the description and in the comments section, so if you could please check them out, that would be amazing. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Symbiotic signing out. See you later, boys.